Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our lecturers, panels and my fellow friends. Today our group will present about the advanced materials for engineering application. Material science is very important to study in determining the capability of the structure to be applied in any application. So the ability to create new materials and to make existing material perform better is the key to many advances in areas of science and engineering to be in industry or research organization. So for this assignment, the materials that we choose is the carbon fiber. For the details for the carbon fibers, my friends will explain more about the carbon fiber.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shazwan Ada bin Muhammad Nordin. So now I present about the detail on the type of material, which is carbon fiber. So firstly, we will look at the composite material. Carbon fiber is a long and thin strand of material in diameter and mostly is composed by carbon atom. The carbon atoms are strongly bound in microscopic crystal that align parallel to the axis of the fiber. This arrangement of atoms make the fiber strong. Several thousand of carbon fiber are twisted together to form a yard, which may be used by itself or woven into a fabric. This composite material had been produced by combination of yard or fabric with epoxy and woven into a shape. There are some applications of carbon fiber reinforced composite material, which is aircraft, spacecraft, racing car body, golf clutch shaft, bicycle frame, fishing rod, automobile spring, sailboat mast, and many other components where lightweight and high strength are needed. Next is raw material of carbon fiber. Carbon fiber have its own raw material, which is called by the precursor. Polyacrylonitrile is the main material in composition of making carbon fiber, which is 90% of carbon fiber is this material, while 10% of other are made from petroleum, fish or rayon. All of these materials are characterized as long string of organic polymer molecule that bond together by carbon atom. And lastly is manufacturing process of carbon fiber. Chemical and mechanical process will be involved in making carbon fiber. Firstly, the precursor had been drawn into long string. Then it will be heated to a very high temperature without any contact with oxygen. The fiber cannot be burned in absence of oxygen. Instead, the high temperature will cause the carbon atom in the fiber to vibrate until non-carbon atoms are expelled. Carbonization had been take place in this process and leave a fiber composed of long, tightly interlocked chain of carbon atom with only a few non-carbon atom remaining. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Sharifuddin bin Kamil Zaman, and now we continue with the physical properties. The first physical properties is carbon fiber has height strength to weight ratio. Height strength to weight ratio meaning that carbon fiber can have a good mechanical properties. It can have high resistance to break, but it has low weight. Because of the properties, carbon fiber is suitable for a lot of applications. One of the example is suitable for aircraft application. An aircraft needed high strength in order to withstand high pressure and force at high amplitude and high speed, but it also needed a low weight in order to reduce the cost and reduce the power to fly the aircraft. The second physical properties is carbon fiber has corrosion resistant and chemically stable. Corrosion stable meaning that carbon fiber can resist the damage that can caused by the oxidation and chemical reaction. Because of this, carbon fiber is suitable for application that exposed to harsh environment and water, such as shipping industry. In shipping industry, corrosion made a lot of maintenance and cost a huge cost. The third physical properties is electrically conductive. Carbon fiber have a low resistance and when electric flow, and because of this, carbon fiber is suitable for in producing electrical components. Next is carbon fiber is a fire resistant material. Carbon fiber may be oxidized if exposed to high heat in the presence of fuel burning, but the flame does not continue as soon as the flame and fuel are removed. With heat fire resistant, carbon fiber is suitable to the application that exposed to fire, such as the product that we use at kitchen and the firefighter equipment. Next one is carbon fiber have low coefficient of thermal expansion. Thermal expansion is a measure of the extent to which a material expands or contracts when exposed to high or low temperature. Because of this, carbon fiber is suitable for the application that is critical in small movement. Product that critical in small movement is the optical machinery, such as telescope and microscope. The last one is carbon fiber is non-poisonous. Because of this, carbon fiber is suitable for application in medical. For example, in broken bone case, usually in medical we use metal in order to support the part that is broken. But metal have high risk because metal high corrode and can give chemical reaction that may harm the human. But carbon fiber is non-poisonous, lightweight and high corrosion resistant, make it a perfect alternative to solve this problem. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fazli and I will continue about our presentation on mechanical properties and microstructure of carbon fiber. Okay, as you see on the left hand side, the figure show the illustration of layer structure carbon fiber. The layer of the structure consists of 6 layers, and in each layer of carbon bundles is arranged in 0 and 90 degree direction are woven together. The composition of resin matrix and fiber ratio is 50%, and the resin matrix that used in this fabrication process is EL2 epoxy laminate resin. Hand layup is used for this fabrication process. Okay, next, this figure shows the resulting final product from the hand layup process. Next, this figure shows the sample preparation for tensile test. The overall length of sample is 250 mm. The width is 25 mm and 1.5 mm the thickness. There are 5 samples had been prepared before perform a tensile test to get a mean average value that more accurately. Okay, next, this is the figure of the tensile test machine that we use to determine the mechanical properties of the carbon fiber. Okay. Next, this is the graph load versus extension that we get from the tensile test. As we can see that the maximum load that carbon fiber can withstand is about 3000 Newton and above. Next, this table also shows the overall data that we obtained from the tensile test, such as tensile stress at maximum load and modulus of elasticity of the sample. Okay. And in the end of this experiment, we have calculated the value of the maximum of the load is about 34,778 Newton and 55.64 megapascal for ultimate tensile strength and 26.27 gigapascal for modulus of elasticity. And lastly, this is the microstructure of the carbon fiber that have been captured from SEM. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Firdaus Osman. I will explain the process of fabrication carbon fiber composite and the application of carbon fiber. Firstly, we must know the raw material of carbon fiber. Carbon fiber are made up by organic polymer. It is made up by long chain bonding of carbon atoms. Carbon fiber contain two parts, which are matrix part and reinforcement part. The matrix part is the carbon itself, and the reinforcement part comes from nylon, epoxy or polyester. Most carbon fiber are made up through polyacrylonitrile process. Other than that, it may come from rayon or petroleum pitch process. PEN process is semi-crystalline organic polymer resin. It is thermoplastic. Its monomer is acrylonitrile. PEN fibers are the chemical precursor of high-quality carbon fiber. What is precursor? Precursor is a compound that participates in a chemical reaction that produces another compound. There are 5 basic processes in order to fabricate a carbon fiber. For step 1, spinning. The raw material or PEN are mixed with other elements. The mixture is spun into fibers, which are consist stretching process. The temperature range is from 90 degree to 190 degrees Celsius. Next, for the step 2, which is stabilizing. It is a chemical alteration or oxidative stabilization. The purpose is to stabilize the bonding chain. For step 3, which are carbonizing, the stabilized carbon fiber are heated to very high temperature. The temperature range are from 300 to 1200 degrees Celsius. The purpose is to form a tightly bonded carbon crystals. Next is step 4, which is surface treatment. The surface treatment, the surface of fiber will undergo specific treatment. For example, oxidizing in order to improve its bonding properties. The surface treatment depends on the application of the carbon fiber. There are another method that can be used in surface treatment process, which are acid oxidation, plasma treatment, or gamma irradiation. Lastly, step 5, sizing. Sizing starts with the carbon fiber will be coated and formed into a braid. Then the braid is loaded onto spinning machines. The process occurs by twist the fibers into different size thread or spun wool. Carbon fiber can be formed into woven or composite. To form into composite, the fibers are binding together with a plastic polymer in specific heat, pressure, and vacuum. Next, the application of carbon fiber. These are the application of carbon fiber in specific industry. As stated there, these are the common industry that carbon fiber are widely used, which are automobiles, aerospace, and sport industries. As we know, carbon fiber are very lightweight and strong, so the application of carbon fiber are more towards on high-speed application, such as supercar and Formula 1 application. The example can be seen in the slide. Furthermore, carbon fiber can withstand high pressure conditions, so it can be used in aerospace industry, such as propeller manufacturing, airplane flaps, instrument enclosures for space shuttles. Last but not least, carbon fiber can be used in sport industry. For example, with the use of carbon fiber for the main shaft of badminton racket, player can perform at his peak without getting tired early due to lightweight of the racket. There are many more applications of carbon fiber in sport industry, such as main golf shaft, hockey stick, and sport bicycle. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, so as the conclusion, from the information that my friends given, we can decide that carbon fiber has good and unique characteristics and have a huge potential in the future, and it may help to develop human life better. It also can be used in a lot of applications in future for the engineering. So that's all from us for presentation today. There is any question regardless to our topic today, you can ask us now.